What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is Love After Lockup, Season 4, Episode 6. So, we open up this episode. We have Chaz and Bronwyn. Chaz is getting on the plane. He's flying out to, I believe it's Washington. She's getting out the next day. He checks into the hotel and all that good stuff. And he said, listen, they are planning to go immediately from picking her up from jail. They're going immediately to a park right down the street from the jail. They're getting married. They got matching sweatsuits because she has to get over to her PO immediately. Now, they're worried about this guy named Aaron showing up. Now, Aaron is a dude that she used to deal with, and basically they felt like Aaron left her holding the bag, and he the reason why her ass went to jail, allegedly, according to them. I'm sure that there was enough blame to go around for both of them, but okay. And Chaz is worried about Aaron showing up, thinking that, you know, they're going to get back together, or it's his turn and he going to get in where he fit in. Like, he worried about all that stuff happening. Now, they go, he gets, like I said, he flies out and everything. He gets there the next day to pick her up, and of course, Aaron does show up, and it's real awkward. They introduce themselves to each other, and her other friend, who went to jail also, they were all used to hang out together and get high together and stuff. And so it was real weird, you know. It was real weird. But when Bronwyn gets out of jail, of course, she was anxious and nervous about him being there as well. And he bought a dog. I'm thinking that might have been her dog or a dog she knew, because when she came out, she did greet the dog too, child. And then Chaz gets down on one knee and proposes. And he actually told Aaron, listen, you know, I just want to make sure there's no problems. I want to make sure that, you know, everybody pretty much understands our role here. Okay, because we're getting married. She's mine. Now, he said they ain't even had a good kiss, okay? They haven't even had a good kiss, okay? And he's a little nervous about that, but, you know, she's ready. Now, when they get there, they realize that she is actually taller than him, but she said she don't have no problem with it. She said she don't have no problem with it, you know. I don't know, y'all. I'm on the fence about Bronwyn. I want to think that Bronwyn means well. We haven't seen or heard anything yet. I stress the yet part, because y'all know with these couples, there's always some stuff on the back end. So we'll wait. Then we see Indy and Harry. Listen, Harry ain't shit. I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there. Harry ain't shit. He takes her out on a date night. Now, she thought she wanted to go somewhere where they could get all dressed up and be cute and sexy and have a grown and sexy night. He taking her down to the indoor obstacle course spot. Now, that's a cute date to go on, I guess. And of course, it was cute. You know, she was all nervous, and he was like, I got you, and yada, yada, yada. And everything is cool. Until she gets a glimpse of his phone. Now, she wasn't looking through his phone. She wasn't being nosy, but you know he had his phone turned up instead of turned down. Rookie mistake. So when the text came through, it popped right up, and she saw that it was from somebody named Terry, and he had a bunch of heart emojis next to the name. Now, that was rookie mistake number 2, because with a name like Terry, it could have easily be a dude, and if you didn't have the heart emojis and stuff next to the girl's name, she'd have never known. If you had spelled it Terry instead of Terri and didn't put no heart emojis next to it, she never would have known, bruh. Because the text message said something along the lines of, are you coming over tonight? That could have been some dude trying to get you to hang out. So anyway, Indy's whole attitude changes, and she lets him know, listen, I saw the text, and he was like, what you talking about? And he trying to gaslight her. What you mean? You shouldn't feel no kind of way about it. You shouldn't be mad about it. You shouldn't be upset about it. What you mad about? Why you worried about it? Why you upset? And come to find out, y'all, that Terry is the chick from the halfway house that he was messing with the whole time he was at the halfway house. This girl done lost her damn job fooling with Harry, because she ain't supposed to be messing with him. Come to find out, I guess they found out about it. So she lost her job. Now she knows about Indy, and she got the nerve to be mad at Indy for being here, talking about why would she even move up here. I thought they were married. He gonna tell me that they're spiritually married, they not legally married. Well, as far as I'm concerned, that's they're not legal. That's not legal, but it doesn't matter. You knew he was in a whole relationship, and now you mad at her. Now, granted, she was stupid for moving to Ohio. Let's be clear, but she was under the impression that that was her man, that they were trying to start a life together and have babies and all that other good stuff. So that's why she moved up there. And you knew he had a woman the whole time. You don't get to be indignant, man. You don't get to have an attitude. You don't get to feel like, why is she here? Now, they get into a fight down to the obstacle course, and Harry's ass decided, well, I'm already in trouble. I might as well double down on it. He don't come home, and he ends up going over to Terry's house and spending the night over Terry's house. And he said, I like the way that Terry holds me accountable and makes me write down my goals and all of that, but I love Indy too. Now, Indy mama called her, and a mama knows her child. So Indy mama heard in her voice immediately that something wasn't right, that something was wrong, and that everything wasn't going the way that everything was supposed to be going. And she was like, do I need to come up to Ohio? And of course, Indy was like, what you need to come up here for, Ma? I'm fine. I told you I'm just tired, Ma. I'm tired. Nah, you ain't just tired. You ain't just tired. And I feel like her mama about to come through there. I feel like mama about to make a surprise visit, a pop-up. And I understand where Indy's coming from, because she was like, this is a big I told you so moment. You feeling some kind of way because you don't want to feel like it was the I told you so. And I get that, baby girl, I do. But baby, you need to cut your losses, pack your baby up, and head right on down, put that car south, and keep on going till you get back here to Maryland, okay? That's what you need to do, boo. Harry ain't shit. Moving on. So now we got Rick and Raydeen. Now, Raydeen is living her best life with her boyfriend and her girlfriend. And she doesn't seem to have a problem with it. And she doesn't seem to understand why everybody else has a problem with it. So, her daddy and her stepmama try to talk to her about, do you really love this man? Are you really trying to make something work with him? Do you really want to be with him long term? Like, what is the situation with you and the girlfriend? Like, everybody ain't down for no poly relationship, and somebody gonna end up getting hurt. And she don't want to hear it, okay? She doesn't understand. She say, listen, I love both of them. And I don't see what the problem is. I love both of them. We see him take her out on a date. They go back to the place where they had their first date before her ass got locked up, and it's all romantical and stuff. And she said, listen, I really do care about Rick. I do. But I love Kay too. Kay, the girlfriend that's in jail. And Rick ends up taking her back to the halfway house because she had like a 3-day furlough or whatever. And he didn't want to mess up their weekend together, so he didn't bring it up the whole time. But on his way back to the halfway house, he asked her, he said, listen, I need to know what's really going on. Like, what are your intentions? Because I'm really trying to make this work. I'm really trying, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel some kind of way about it, and I don't know how. I really don't know if this is gonna work for me. And she was like, "What do you mean? What's the problem? What's the problem?" And he told her. He said, "Listen, part of the problem is." He said we talked to each other about everything, and I feel like I was set up in this situation because you didn't tell me about Kay. You didn't tell me that you were in a full-fledged, in love, I'm going to stick beside her relationship, right? Like, I knew you had a little jailhouse fling thing going on, but I thought that when you got out, it was going to be me and you and me. All of this, her calling you and you talking to her every day and the I love yous and stuff. He was like, I'm not sure if I can do this. And she was like, so what you saying? What are you trying to say? He said, I'm saying that if I can't make this right in my soul, then I'm deuces. I'm out. Baby, she got the nerve to have an attitude about that. I said, girl, you don't get to have an attitude. You don't get to be mad. You don't get to be in your feelings. You don't get to feel no kind of way about it. Okay? You don't. But I'm proud of you, Rick. Go on, Rick. Enjoy your weekend. Get your little pom pom in. Enjoy your time. And then let her know on the way back, listen, this might not be what I need in my life right now. Okay? This might not be what I want in my life right now. Let her know, Rick. Let her know. Okay? Lacey and Antoine. First of all, I don't like Antoine. I don't like Antoine anymore than I like his mama, okay? Because Antoine did already let you know that he don't know how to act right. Exactly what his mama said. Now y'all ain't even away from the jail probably a good 20 miles, and you done already gave this man a blunt, and he is sitting in your car smoking a blunt. Okay, I know that's a violation of his parole. I know there ain't no parts of where he paroled at that say he can have weed. I promise you it's not. So y'all sitting in the car, and then you gave the man some teriyaki, some chicken teriyaki, because he must have told you that was his favorite at some point in time, and he gonna say it's cold. I don't want no cold food. I want some hot food. Now, I can't be mad at him about that because I don't know why you thought that was going to be a good idea. If you didn't warm that food up before he got it, what made you think he wanted some cold-ass chicken teriyaki? I wouldn't have wanted no cold-ass chicken teriyaki. So, on that one, I'm kind of feeling you on that one, okay, bro? So, then, they go to the restaurant and she gets him some food and he likes it. It's all good, whatever. Because he don't want to go inside because he said he's a little anxious of being around people. Again, I get it. Then he wants to go see his mama. Now, Lacey, you can't be mad at this. See, I don't understand y'all people that get mad when these people want to see their family members. Why are you mad that he wants to see his mama? You might not like his mama. You might have beef with his mama, but at the end of the day, it is his mother. Like, you can't be mad that he wants to see his mom. He has been in jail for like 5 years. I don't understand these people who get attitudes when these people get out of jail and they want to see their family. What is wrong with y'all? How selfish can you be? Especially when he gonna be living with you. He is paroled to you. He's not going nowhere. He is yours. But his mama got the COVID, so he can't go over there and see her. They get to her house, and once again, he's gonna talk about something. I mean, the house is nice. I mean, it's kind of basic, but it's cool. Basic. Sir, where you been living for the last 5 years? How fancy has that place been? Let me know. Basic. Okay. Anyway. And of course she gets irritated because he calls his mother again. Why are you mad that this man is calling his mama? I don't understand y'all people. Anyway, they end up having sex. Okay, you know, they kick the cameras out. So then we have Kevin and Tiffany. Now, Kevin doubles back and picks Tiffany up. Tiffany is sitting on the side of the curb with all her stuff out there because she done told the other dude, Curtis, to go ahead and go on. Now, in my last review, I said she did that because Curtis got knocked out and she was feeling some kind of way about Curtis getting knocked out. But nah, she's paroled to Kevin. So, Tiffany, I must ask myself, how did you think this was going to work out for you, ma'am? The person whose address you put on your paperwork, you didn't even want them to pick you up from rehab. I mean, from the halfway house, and you were leaving with a whole nother man because you said you just didn't want no drama, and you just needed to think, and you just needed to. Girl, now look, either this is either a scheme set up by Todd, by the producers down to the Love and Lockup, or you just dumb. Because I don't know how you thought this was going to end out. What did you think? How did you think this was going to end? For you. Kevin come back and get her. And they end up going back to Kevin's house. And I'm not even going to drag this one out. Because it really wasn't a whole lot there. She said she really liked Kevin. She said that she was on drugs. And either if she didn't get arrested, she was going to either end up OD'd, or still getting high every day. And, she wouldn't have got herself together out otherwise. But she's clean now. She wants to do right. She really does like Kevin. And she wants to really try to make this work. But guess what? Kevin ain't shit. Because Kevin still got his ex-girlfriend calling him. Okay? The same ex-girlfriend that he claimed is so crazy. And he lying to her. Because he talking about something he still does have feelings for her. And Tiffany. That's a whole mess waiting to happen. That's going to be a whole situation. And you will get Tiffany ass put back in jail. Because I feel like Tiffany is the kind of person that if a crazy woman show up at her doorstep, she going to fight him. That's how I feel. And Tiffany's the only one out of the two of them that's on parole. Well, at least we know that's on probation. So you about to get Tiffany in trouble. You about to get Tiffany ass all the way set up. Anyway, y'all, that was the episode. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in the comments. Peace.